Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is literally, I don't even know. I don't even really know what it is, to be completely honest. I have not been able to film in forever, really, like a couple weeks now. And it's just because life is overwhelming, like honestly and truly. Let me get comfortable here. I kind of just wanted to talk about like mom guilt and, you know, mom anxiety, things that we feel, you know, as moms, and all the pressure that we put on ourselves. And I know that this is talked about a lot, but I feel like even if every single mom talked about it, it still wouldn't be talked about enough. I've just been on the struggle bus, honestly. You know, dealing with a teenager who is grieving, who is also still not used to the fact that, you know, her sister's in charge of her and kind of stuff like that, and is having her own personal struggles, plus dealing with grief myself, you know, plus trying to, you know, be a good wife and, you know, be a good mom and, you know, keep the house somewhat clean. And then dealing with a baby on top of that, which, let me tell you, a baby is hard just by itself, you know. Every activity, everything that you do during your day, eating lunch, going to the store, stuff like that, is made twice as hard, if not more than that, when you have a baby with you. And so dealing with all of that, and then of course, when it rains it pours, and Simeon got sick because Deja got sick from someone at school, and so he couldn't breathe all during the night. And so there's been several nights now where I'm up all night long holding him so he can sleep because he needs to be upright. And so then I don't get any sleep. And so then during the day, especially during his nap time, which is of course when I get things done, I just want to sleep because I, you know, haven't slept in days. And so David's mom did come over and took Simeon for a bit so that I could sleep. But my goodness, I just, like, I feel like a zombie. I feel exhausted. If you saw my house right now, I think you'd be honestly shocked. The amount of dishes that are just piled on counters, in the sink, just everywhere, is atrocious. I have like 3 or more loads of clean laundry just upstairs waiting to be folded. That's not gonna happen. And I just feel a mess myself. Like, I have 3 toes that are painted right now, and the rest just do not have polish on them. And that may be normal for some people, but it's not for me. And I just, like, today was the first time I had showered in probably a week. And I question myself. I question everything. Is the consequences that I'm giving, are they appropriate? Are they learning the right lessons? You know, am I being too harsh? Am I being, you know, not strict enough? Am I being a good enough mom? Like, you know, I question myself all the time. I get mom anxiety, even when it's like perfectly okay for me to take a nap. So it's like finally my time, you know. It took me an hour and a half to fall asleep when David's mom got here to take Simeon so that I could nap for the day. She came and got him, I want to say at 11, and then didn't bring him back until, she didn't bring him back until like 4, I think. And it took me an hour and a half to fall asleep, even though I hadn't slept. You know, I think I had slept a half hour that night and then maybe 2 hours the night before that. And so I should have just, like, even before I hit the pillow, I should have been dead asleep. But I had so much mom anxiety. Every noise, I felt like I was hearing Simeon, but then I had to remember, oh, he's not even home, he's not here. You know, there's just thoughts and thoughts going through my head. Of course, my mind's going a million miles an hour. And I forget to eat. I've been getting like chronic migraines, and migraines that are the worst I've ever experienced in my life, to the point where I puke or I can't eat or I feel super nauseous. I almost get cold sweats. like that type of migraine. And I've had 2 or 3 this week alone. And so then on top of that, to try and be social and, you know, engage in my hobbies that I have, which one of them is YouTube, it is almost like impossible. I just feel like it's not going to happen. I can't do it, you know. But I've been feeling bad because I know I don't have very many subscribers. I have 127 currently, but I care. I love this channel. I love doing YouTube videos. I love just the community. I want to be that person who says, I've been through this, you are not alone, and make even just one person feel not alone. And so when I don't get to post videos, or I feel so incredibly overwhelmed that I don't get to post, or I don't even have the energy to shower, let alone, you know, film and edit a YouTube video, it makes me feel really guilty. I feel guilty about everything. I feel guilty that I don't have the energy to do the dishes right now. I feel guilty for myself that my meal is a lean cuisine microwavable mac and cheese. I am just here to say that it is normal. It is fine. The dishes will get done. And even if they don't, you're not alone. Do not feel guilty. Because to be grieving, to have, you know, your own emotional problems, to be taken care of 2 beings, to try to be a good wife, to try and clean, to try and be social, eat healthy, you know, get outside, follow your hobbies. It's a lot. It is, and honestly, even though I have made a schedule, and I just did that video the other day, several weeks ago, where I talked about my schedule and what's been working for me. Yeah, it works great. And I would say it works great on, you know, a typical day. So it works 80% of the time. But on days where Deja and I fight all day long, on days where Simion's sick all night long, something happens that interrupts the flow of my schedule. It may not work as well, and then I get behind, and then it's overwhelming. But it's seriously fine. If your kids are fed, they are clothed, they have a place to stay that is warm, and they are loved, then you are doing a good job. Like, and you are doing better than most people on the earth right now. So, don't feel guilty. Don't beat yourself up. And that's something that I have to remind myself of all the time. I always wonder, am I being a good enough mom? Like, I'm trying my very hardest. Is my hardest good enough? Is the decisions I'm making, you know, right? I don't know. There's so many parenting books out there, but there's no parenting book that is for your specific child or your specific situation. And so it's just hard. But I have to remember that, you know, there are parents out there that don't feed their children, that, you know, are on drugs or abusing their children, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying that that's right by any means, but if they have all their basic needs and you are trying your hardest, then you're doing a pretty damn good job. And the fact that I know that, you know, 80% of the time I go above and beyond, or I try my very best to, but it's just, you know, 20% of the time where I'm overwhelmed and I'm just struggling, then I will take it. I honestly will take it. And then another thing I wanted to tell you is accept help. I feel like that's another thing with mom guilt, is you feel like you can't get help because you should be able to do it all on your own. And I'm here to tell you that that's absolutely not true. Why do you think there's the saying, it takes a village? The village cannot just be you. That's why in, you know, different places, all the moms are breastfeeding everyone else's babies, and they're all taking care of everyone's babies, and it's all a big community thing, because we know that taking care of one child by itself is just hard, but then to take care of multiple children and keep up a house and all that, it's just hard. So it takes a village. So if someone offers help, or if you are comfortable, ask someone for help. That's why I called David's mom, and I'm like, please, can you take the baby so I can sleep? So that meant I got 2 hours of sleep that day, which is better than 0. Do not be afraid to call people out. All those people, when you gave birth, or before you gave birth and you were just pregnant, who said, if you need absolutely anything, just let me know. No, seriously, let me know. Frickin' text them, call them up. Say, remember how you said if there's absolutely anything that you needed to let me know? Well, I'm letting you know, okay? I need help. Can you please come over and watch the baby so I can do the dishes? Or can you please come over and do the dishes so I can watch the baby? Or can you please just kidnap my child for a couple hours so I can get a coffee by myself, or I can get my nails done, or I can just watch a full episode of a show without being interrupted 10 million times or falling asleep because I'm freaking exhausted. Please. And if you need to feel not alone, there's so many mom groups on Facebook, or just reach out to a fellow mom. I'm sure if you reach out to any mom, they'd be able to tell you, girlfriend, I am with you on that. I am here. It's hard. I just wanted to put up a video because I haven't put up one in, I think, a couple weeks now. And this is not going to be the best video. It's not going to be for everyone, but I just kind of wanted to explain where I'm at in my life right now, and that I am attempting to film videos. But I hope that you guys, my, true subscribers, can feel comfort in my transparency and my honesty about how hard motherhood is, because really my channel is, a mommy vlog channel. I post other things, and I want my channel to be, about all of my different hobbies and interests, and anything that I want to talk about is fair game. But at the end of the day, it is my story being a mom and a guardian and a wife, and, just navigating this life and sharing it with people. And so this is one of those times where this is the situation that I'm in. And we've all been there, whether it's YouTube or reading or, whatever it is that is your hobby that you like to do that you don't get to do, or it gets put on the back burner because you're so stressed out. Another thing that nobody talks about is the physical stress that can happen in your body when you're not sleeping and you're stressed out all the time and you're worried all the time and you're having anxiety. Like, let me tell you, I'm just gonna be completely honest, this is a TMI moment, but I'm having some digestion issues. And is this lean cuisine microwavable mac and cheese gonna help? I don't think so. But I did not have the energy, mental, spiritual, or emotional energy to, first of all, do the dishes, so I had dishes to use. So plastic fork, plastic container. I know, I'm so bad for the environment. But I didn't have the energy to make an entire full meal. So, yeah. The days are long, but the months are short. I will get caught up, and it will happen, I hope that if you're in this same situation, that you found comfort in this. I don't know that you would have liked this video, and if this is the first video that you are watching of mine, I apologize. I have much more exciting and structured content on my channel where I'm very honest, very transparent, and I kind of show you my days in the life as a mom. But if you happen to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I have over 80 videos, I think almost 100 now, videos on my channel that you can binge watch right now. And I will be putting up more content soon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.